Hello everyone, it is August 27th. In your Edmodo, you are going to scroll until you find the post that says 827 Coriolis effect. We have the link for the reading, we have the practice questions, and there's my email that you send the answers to your questions to. So, let's get into the reading on the Coriolis effect. Okay, so what the Coriolis effect, it's not a force. Coriolis is an effect. So the Coriolis effect is going to be a description of how the Earth's rotation is going to steer winds and ocean surface currents. So unlike land, air, and water are going to flow. Of course, they'll flow in the absence of obstacles. But the Coriolis effect is going to cause these things to appear to curve. So this is because the Earth is rotating underneath the wind and underneath the ocean current. So even though the object is going in a straight path, it's going to look like it's curving. So in the northern hemisphere, it is going to curve to the right. In the southern hemisphere, it is going to curve to the left. This whole explanation of how a plane needs to fly differently to get from city A to city B is a little bit confusing. And it is one of the questions in the practice. So the plane takes off from city A and wants to land in city B, which is north. But here's the thing. During the time that the airplane is in flight, city B is going to move to the east. So what's going to happen is the airplane is going to adjust its course so it curves a little bit right while flying to the north. Because remember, in the northern hemisphere, things curve to the right. In the southern hemisphere, things curve to the left. All right. So, we've already talked about how the Earth spins underneath wind currents and ocean currents. So wind or water that travels toward the poles from the equator is going to curve to the east. So if you remember if you're looking directly at a map, east is to the right. So northern hemisphere, things curve to the right or they curve east. Southern hemisphere, things curve left or to the west. So hopefully that makes sense. Coriolis effect is one of those that gets a little tricky, but if you have any questions, be sure to contact me and finish your questions and turn them into me.